So the last video I posted was about the over-sexualization of the bi and pan community, and I'm just going to share a personal anecdote to give a little bit of context in case anyone needs clarification to help them better understand. So to preface this story, I was married to this narcissistic alpha douche who apparently didn't know I was queer. And looking back, I think I've been in several hetero-presenting relationships where my sexuality and gender identity was assumed based on my appearance. But in all honesty, if they were paying any attention to me as a human at all, it would have become very apparent that I was not a cishet individual. But at the time, it seemed easier to stay in those relationships because at least I was normal in some way to the rest of the world. Turns out that's not a good reason to stay married to someone. And in all honesty, when I got married, I only got married because I was like, well, I don't really deserve any better than this. Guess this is fine. It was not fine. It was never fine. It always sucked. I just didn't think I deserved better. So when I was telling him to get the fuck out of my house, because it was in fact my house and his ass had been cheating on me from the get-go, in true narcissistic fashion, he started critiquing my character and turning everything around to be my fault and how I did this and I didn't do this and blah, 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 blah. And this was after months and months and months, probably close to a year, of him telling me that I was cheating on him with all of the dudes that I worked with. Nah. And then I realized just how queer-phobic he was being, so in order to piss him off even more, because I do have the capability of being a petty bitch. And it takes a special person to get me to that point, but once I'm there, you're not coming back from it. So I very calmly, in his fit of rage, asked, "Why do you all assume that I'm only cheating on you with men?" That really pissed him off. So of course, this sent him into a spiral of and a tangent and a complete freak out, and he lost his goddamn marbles. "What do you mean you also like women? That's disgusting." I don't know if you heard this or not, sir, but we've been here before. Get the fuck out of my house. So after he ranted and raved about what a slut I was for sleeping with everyone, men and women, and how disgusting that made me, these are all things I'd heard before. I was not fazed. I was just ready for him to leave. It made me start to think about how many hetero-presenting relationships that I've been in and how people got mad when they realized that they were wrong about their assumptions about my identity.